What's up, everybody, and welcome to another tasty episode of the ABR Roadshow. Today, we are here in the land of chocolate, baby, Hershey, Pennsylvania, as I'm getting ready to go inside the Hershey Pantry. But when you go inside this restaurant, don't be expecting to get a whole bunch of kisses and a whole bunch of chocolate and all that stuff. They got chocolate, but they're serving up way more delicious dishes than just the sweet deliciousness of chocolate. So I am really excited to see what they got. So let's go inside, have some fun, and of course, get to the eat. I got my new friend Tish, and I see a delicious chicken breast sitting here, nice cutlet. Tish, what we about to do with that?
We're gonna make a chicken and waffle.
Ooh, I love me a good chicken and waffle. I'm ready to get started.
All right, so we just pour a batter in here.
Nice.
We're gonna get a waffle ready for you. Our chicken is brined in-house. And then we top it with our house-made honey butter, cayenne honey butter, some honey, and some chives.
The thing I'm really excited about trying, I'm really interested in trying this wonderfully breaded panko cornmeal chicken. And then you got that superb cayenne honey butter, a little bit of chives, boom. And now we done.
We're done.
All
She's
right.
ready to eat.
All right, I'm gonna get some of this butter over here. Woo! Here we go, baby.
That's it. That's all she wrote.
I love it. So delightfully fluffy.
Awesome.
A lot of times when you get a waffle, it's kind of hard, but that is just perfectly
Perfect
fluffy.
balance.
Again, I really love that chicken cutlet that you guys have there with that wonderful crust, nice and crispy. Tish, thank you so much for hooking that up.
You're welcome.
I know we got a couple more dishes. I'm gonna be sitting down with you, and I believe
All right.
Colin's gonna be joining us coming up next too.
Absolutely.
We are joined by Colin as well. So basically, this is the back of the house, front of the house tag team combo we got over here at the Hershey Pantry. Now, first thing I want to say, Hershey Pantry, where's the chocolate? Where's the chocolate, y'all? I came to
Right
Hershey. Oh, true, yeah, right, on the pancake. We're in the land of chocolate right now, and you guys have been around for quite a while. The first thing I want to do is talk about the community. Talk about Hershey, because a lot of people, if you've never been to Hershey, you probably just assume you're gonna walk down the street with, chocolate sidewalks, you know what I'm saying, with candy wrappers, as doorknobs and stuff like that. Even though the lights are Hershey Kisses.
Yep.
But how about we get a little bit of background about the town of Hershey, Pennsylvania?
Yeah, so I mean, it was obviously a town that was built based off the chocolate factory and everything that was built here, right? So Milton Hershey built houses. And
Am I gonna find Willy Wonka in there?
You might.
Okay.
You might. He built houses and everything based off of his workers being here, and that's why if you go down the streets, all the older buildings, they all look the same because they were all built by the same person. And that's why he built the Hershey Park as well, to give the family something to do when they're not at work and all that. And so that's kind of how the whole town was predicated off of.
Nice, nice. Now, you told me a little interesting tidbit a little earlier that the Hershey Amusement Park is not owned by Hershey Corporation.
Yeah, and that's a common misconception between like a lot of people that aren't from here. And luckily, I've lived here for the last 20 years and was able to learn that fact. But basically, Hershey Foods, so the chocolate bars, the Reese's cups, all that kind of stuff, it's a totally different company from Hershey Park and Hershey Park Stadium and all that. Totally separate entity there.
Who knew? I had no idea. Now, since we're already talking about the community of Hershey, I got to imagine the fact that you guys get a nice healthy mix, and this is a question for both of you, that you guys get a nice healthy mix of locals, but also tourists that come through Hershey to check out the sites. Tell me about how that kind of impacts how you guys operate here at the Hershey Pantry.
Yeah, so I mean, like, I've actually heard a couple different guests say it throughout the years that I've been here. They're like, yeah, like local people are like, oh yeah, we only come here from September to May, because if you try to come in during the summer, it's all tourists and you can't find a spot. So really during the summer, like our tourists really, they push us, they keep us busy. And then once we hit like the off season for Hershey Park and all that, then our locals keep us going, and they're the ones that really come in and push those off months that we're not as busy, but we're still still pretty busy on the weekends, even in the off month. It's kind of like home, right? Like you're not feeling like you're coming into like a stuffy place where like you have to, like everybody's like all neat and clean and everything, like doing the exact same thing every time, where you're more coming in and like your server is friendly and they're not like reading off a script every time they go to the same table and you're just hearing the same person say the same thing 3 different times at a table near you, right? Like they're trying to communicate what you would want and not just what they were told to say that day. And I think that's one of the biggest things that people do thrive to see is like you're seeing the personality of the servers and all that and how it will affect your dining experience as well.
That's awesome, man. And it's just definitely a place where you just want to come and, you know, enjoy yourself.
I think we have a really nice team here, front of house, back of house. We work really well together. I think that's really important to service our customers and to give them the best experience they possibly can get coming in here. You know, like Colin had mentioned, the servers are really personable with their tables. You know, our local regulars, you know, have a really good relationship with those people. You know, and they come in just to see the servers and to have that interaction. So that's very important for us.
Cool. What am I looking at right here?
All right, so here we have our peanut butter lover pancakes, peanut butter cups, chocolate sauce, and peanut butter sauce.
Peanut butter cups, eh? With chocolate on them?
Oh yeah.
Are they from Hershey?
They are.
Oh, snap. Had to come get some Hershey and Hershey, baby. All right. I wouldn't have been right if I left Hershey, Pennsylvania without getting some kind of Hershey. So it's only fitting that I got this peanut butter lovers pancake with the Hershey. So we're just going to get right into it right here. I love that. I love that. That's just a fun dish right there. That's the best way I can describe that. Yeah. It's a fun dish. It tastes like a peanut butter and chocolate sandwich, to be honest with you. instead of it being on bread, it's on these lovely fluffy pancakes. But that is definitely just a fun dish for me to eat. All right, I've been waiting to get my hands on this bad boy since I first got here. What am I looking at?
All right, so here we have our Brisket Burnt Ends Scramble. 2 hash browns on the bottom, brisket burnt ends, scrambled eggs, cheddar cheese, crispy onions, and Carolina Gold barbecue sauce.
Ooh, Carolina Gold, eh? Say it ain't so. All right, so first off, then get myself a nice potato, got the brisket. I'll just
a little bit of everything on there.
Put a little everything. Just put a little bit of the stony straws. Time to go in. Whoa! Okay, so, wow. Yes! Brisket is super tender. And then anytime you just mesh crispy fried onions, eggs, hash brown, and then you drizzle it with Carolina barbecue sauce, which I love Carolina barbecue sauce because it has a lot more of a chill flavor than the overly sweet sauces. A lot of times, I think this is a phenomenal dish. I could eat this breakfast, lunch, or dinner.
Oh, absolutely.
This is an absolute home run of a dish right here. Matter of fact, this is one of them things that's just kind of dangerous for me because I'm not supposed to eat the whole thing, but if you leave me alone in a corner, I'm gonna finish this bad boy off right here. Get on this. That's absolute fire. I want to thank you guys so much for allowing America's Best Restaurants to highlight you guys.
Absolutely.
This dish was amazing. The chicken and waffles, it was like chicken and pound cake. Wrong kind of cake last time. And that's just a fun dish over there, the peanut butter lovers. Thank you guys so much for allowing us to highlight you guys.
Thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I had a great time here at the Hershey Pantry, man. Nope, there wasn't a whole lot of chocolate other than on that peanut butter lover pancake, but everything that I had here today was sweet, baby, sweet. And that's because I really enjoyed that delicious chicken and waffle. The waffle tasted like a pound cake, y'all. And then on top of that, that burnt ends brisket scramble, magnifique. And then, of course, I got to have that pancake, peanut butter lover, baby. But at the end of the day, what I really loved about this place is the ambiance. And honestly, every dish was absolute fire. Unfortunately, though, it's time for us to leave the land of chocolate. So with that said, I'm Theo Williams for the ABR Roadshow. Hope to see you.